everybody. How is everybody this morning? I see a bunch of people popping in. Hello, Integrity. Amanda Campbell. Hello, hello. I'm more rested, Integrity, but still not feeling 100%. But that's okay. I'm a trooper. Integrity, if you do talk to MM, please tell her I did try and call her this morning, but nobody answered. Hello, Blacky little poppet. I'm glad you're relaxing and drinking your coffee, Amanda. I got to stay away from coffee. I'm drinking a tea right now. Seems to be a little easier on my tummy, so. Yes, I did try and call her this morning, twice actually, and I got no answers, so I'm anxious to hear what it was she wanted to talk to me about. Good morning, Nana. Good morning, everybody. So the mods should be jumping in shortly. Yeah, coffee's not that great on my tummy either, but it's the one thing I need in the morning. Good morning, Nan. Good morning. In Sherry's opinion. Good morning. Good morning. So before you guys start putting in requests for your mini reads, just to let you know, you can read across the bottom. I spoke about this last week. They are now $15. You get 3, sometimes 6, 7 cards, plus you get a message from heaven, depending on what comes out. And I'm going to add back in the motivation cards also. I have to do that, you guys, because as of April or May 1st, I started noticing that out of the $10 that I was charging, I was only getting like $4.79 or something like that. Out of that, it's because Apple and Google Pay are now also charging to use their services. So that I get dinged for that. So I am still very much well below what others are charging. So I still feel it's a free, it's a free. I still feel that it's fair. Avocado coffee. I've never even heard about that. Plucky little puppet. Good morning, Daz. There's my sister. So please take that into account. My sister will be putting up the new instructions for those who have a sliding bar. I'm not sure how that works. She's going to know how that works. Johnny Lee. Hello, K-Mitch. How are you this morning, hon? Miss Dez. Saying hi to Miss Dez. Kisses for my sister. Sherry's opinion. Did you get mine? There's nothing on screen, Sherry, for yours. We haven't even put up instructions. If there was anything you put in before I go live, I don't see it. So unless there was a mod or something in here that's seen it, I wouldn't have seen it. Good morning, sister. It's from Vietnam. Wow. I'm going to have to look into that because I love avocado toast. But even that, I tried to have my avocado toast on my gluten-free bread, and it was like, ugh. No, I have too much trouble with the PayPal. I may end up having to go to that because people send it in PayPal because I'm in Canada. I get dinged big time, even on PayPal for the exchange. They exchange it to Canadian, then it goes in as US, they change it to Canadian, then change it back to US, and then change it to, anyway, I get dinged with all kinds of, and then it slows down. A lot of people don't have PayPal too, and it slows down the readings because I have to wait for people to put it in PayPal. Yeah, I did see the email. I've been rushing around trying to get everything ready. I did see it in my email, so thank you for that. Your neighbor from South Korea made it. Oh, they got a cure for everything over there. Like, they use a lot of natural stuff for curing, so Sherry's opinion. I sent $10 before you came on. See, I'm not going to see that. I'm going to have to go and check and make sure it's there. But we usually don't take the request for the reads until it's announced. And this is why. Because it doesn't show up on my activity. So in the future, everybody that's coming in, please don't start sending requests and payments in until the instructions are put up. Just give me a few minutes and you're not going to be first on the list, my dear. Let me just check it and make sure it's there. Give me a second. In Sherry's opinion. Johnny Lee, yes, it's 15 now. Like I said, I was just explaining, I'm still well below what everybody else is charging for the mini reads. I've seen people charging $30, $40 for like 1 or 2 cards. So, okay, you see, okay, integrity. Yeah, but I just got to make sure that it's gone through on my end because I'm in StreamYard, so I can't see it. I haven't even opened up my studio yet, so. I usually do a little bit of chit-chatting with everybody in chat here. So let me get YouTube Studio open so I can check for that. But please, yes, in the future, just wait until it's announced to start putting them in. That way I know that they're showing. I had problems with that before too. People were putting in their requests before I even went live, and they weren't being credited to my account for some reason. I don't know why, but they weren't. So let me just go. And see. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Nan. Good morning, Amanda. Okay, let me just get Studio up, you guys, so I can see. That's the screen that I bring up. So when I'm doing reads and that, if people do put in requests during my reads, they do pop up on that screen. You guys won't see it, but it will be there, so I will see it so I don't miss any of you. Yeah, see, in Sherry's opinion, I mean, I'm going to take your word for it, but it's not showing up. So anything before I start my live, I'm not going to get credited for. It's not on my... The $5 one is showing, but the $10 you said you put before is not showing. So, and that's why I said I've had mega problems with YouTube lately. I was on the phone with them for 4 hours on Friday, fighting with them again about, like, okay, why am I getting docked like almost half? It's like 48%. I thought it was 38. It's not. It's like 48% they're keeping. And they're saying for me to look in the rule things that they sent to me and blah, blah, blah. And then when they finally passed me to somebody who was, who worked in that department or whatever, I don't know. that's when they told me that as of March or April 1st, that Google Pay and Apple Pay also take a cut. So being that I'm in Canada, I'm getting dinged big time. So, but anyway, yes. So that's why we've had to raise it to $15. Like I said, I'm still very much under what everybody else is charging. Integrity, it's okay. I trust what she says. It's just it's not showing up, so I'm not going to be credited for it. That's okay. Let me just go and check in my community tab settings, in my settings for my monetization to see if it showed up there. Yeah, see, it's not even showing up in my monetization. So I said that, yeah, Sherry, that like I'm telling you, something is going on. Yeah, I don't understand it either. It's like I know what I make per. I was making like $7. They were taking like $3 of every $10. And now all of a sudden it's like I'm getting like $4.79 per super chat on a $10 super chat. And it's like it's a lot of time, energy, it's a lot of setup, it's a lot of work for me. And I just didn't feel that, unfortunately, it has to be passed on. Like I was being told that I should have raised my prices long ago anyway, because everybody was like way above what I was charging, at least double. So, I mean, raising it another $5, so I'm at least making that $7 per mini. It's like, it's crazy. Yeah. And it's like the more and more and more. So now, in Sherry's opinion, check into that, because apparently the bottom line, what I was told, it's because I'm in Canada, I'm dinged. They were taking US taxes off me, which they couldn't. I got that straightened out. But now they're taking PayPal, Google Pay, and Apple Pay fees. So if you're on, say, a device and you buy a super chat with Google Pay or Apple Pay, they ding me for it. Yeah, and I'm still under the impression right now, until they get it straightened out, that they're still taking taxes off me in the US, which they can't do because I'm in Canada. I got to pay my taxes on anything that I get from YouTube. I've got to pay taxes on in Canada. I've got forms through the Wing Wong that I've had to fill out for the US Department of Treasury and all this crap IRS stuff. I don't know what the hell they were called now, but it's a form that Canadians have to fill out, so they're not paying taxes in the US and in Canada, but they're still taking US tax off me. Yeah, it's not your guys' fault, John, K. Mitch. It's not your guys' fault. It's however your payment is processed. So it's like, what the hell? You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's getting to the point, you guys, that they're going to end up taking like over. Like right now, I'm at 48% is what I've figured it out to be. They're keeping 48% of all my earnings. No, that's not. I'll tell you what it was called. Let me see here. Documents. Okay, let me just. Okay, so here it is here. There's one that I had to fill out, a certificate of no U.S. activities. I had to fill that out because my business is in Canada and not the U.S. Then I had to fill out, what's this? Okay, an application for IRS individual taxpayer identification number. So I had to fill out a W-7 form to get an ITIN number. And what that does, it's a non-resident alien required to get an ITIN to claim tax treaty benefit. That's what it's called. Because I have to pay taxes on it in Canada. I don't pay, and because I'm in Canada, I don't pay US taxes. They ding me here in Canada, which is a lot higher. But right now they are also taking US taxes off of me. So yeah, it's an international. Okay. Thank you, sister. Yeah. So I had to apply for that. The last one I just told you, now I forget what that was. I had to sign all kinds of affidavits and everything else and send them proof that I lived in Canada and not the US. And that was supposed to stop all this. So I don't know, you guys. Okay, just give me a second because I've got, Amazon coming to my door again, you guys. Just give me a second. Thank you. Have a good day. Sorry about that, you guys. Oh, thank you, Lucky. Yeah, usually they deliver early in the morning, so. But yeah, so. Anyway. Okay, so in Sherry's opinion, I'm going to put you on the list, but I'm going to put you further down in the list because it's not fair to everybody who's waiting. Okay, in Sherry's opinion, can you give me a name of somebody you want a message from heaven from, please? Sherry's opinion, no, you didn't have to do that, hon. If you already sent it, you didn't have to do that, my dear. It's not your fault. It's YouTube. So I'll pull a few extra cards for you, Sherry. Like I said, it's not your fault. That's YouTube. But I do need a name of somebody you want a message from heaven from. Okay, so yes. So sister, please put up the instructions for the mini reads, please, so we can get rolling on this. Your dad, Jim. Okay, I got you. So my sister's going to put up the instructions for the mini reads, you guys, and you can get your requests in for the mini reads. I'm telling you, I'm getting my moving boxes ready for Twitch. And you guys know it's like, I had a hard time figuring out how to do things on here. So it's like to change platforms and this and that again, or I just got to figure out another way. I know a lot of people don't have PayPal. Lori, I got you, girl. From Doug. I got you. No, I forget what I was saying. Totally forget what I was saying. Okay, so what's that? That website, A Cup of Coffee, is international. I wonder if it would be useful. I see that on in my downtime, you guys. Okay, Mitch, I got you. Okay, Mitch, you want to hear from Ron? Oh, the read is for Ron. Okay, let me just change this. Okay, so the read is from Ron, and he wants to hear from his brother Bob. Okay, Cindy, I got you, girl. And Miss Sheffield, I got you. Yeah, I've seen in my downtime, I do go and I like watching the urban explorers that explore abandoned places, not so much haunted, but abandoned places, especially around my old hometown. And they have that thing, Buy Me a Coffee. I don't know what that's all about yet. I haven't even, but I have bought coffees. I just don't know how it all works um, with YouTube. If it's the same thing, if it's done through YouTube, I would assume that um, they take that 30%. With me, it looks like 48. Okay. Marie, thank you. I got you a message from Declan. I got you. I got you, got you. Yeah, I love the abandoned places. There was one that they did an old COVID hospital. Yes, Des, you are top on the list. I got you. And we're going to bring Mama out so I don't forget. You guys know my memory. We're going to bring Mama out. Oh, I don't even have my cam on, you guys. There. That's how much I'm not on the ball. No problem, integrity. Thank you. But yeah, there's some really crazy places, you guys, and it's interesting. There's also a lot of, I like seeing the ones on, hello, Cindy. I like seeing the ones on the abandoned hospitals, like the hospitals from way back when. It's like, oh my God, some of them are amazing. And like you get to see the upgraded equipment that we got now and see what they used to have to work with back in the day. It's like amazing. And why'd I hit that? I was not on the ball today, you guys. I have a bad memory too. I could play my own. Yeah, I used to say, you know what? I'll buy all my Christmas presents in like June, July, wrap them all up, and have them ready to put under the tree, and I'll forget what I got myself, so it'll be a surprise all over again. On YouTube, the one that I watch is Steve Ronan. I watch him a lot, and the other one is Noah Nowhere. Noah Nowhere is a lot around where I grew up, around the Hamilton, Mississauga, Toronto, Ontario area. Um, Steve Ronan, he goes all over the world. Yeah, I like the abandoned mansions too. Actually, there was one of the, I think they're from the UK or something like that. Maybe the guy is in the US now, but they went and seen, was it, oh, what's her name now? Not Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez or something like that. She built a mansion for her parents, and they never ended up moving in. And you should see the size of this mansion. It would be the length of probably 8 townhouses with garages. There's a 5-car garage and a little house for company on there. And yeah, they never finished it. Her parents never moved in, and it's just sitting there now rotting away. It's horrible. Yeah, there's a lot of them out there. Just go to the search bar on YouTube and just type in abandoned home videos, and you'll find millions of them. And you can pick and choose. A lot of them, there's a lot of them that go into the old restaurants, and you see what kind of equipment they were using and what kind of shape the kitchens were actually in before they closed down. It was like, ooh, some of it's pretty scary. Okay, so anybody else looking for a mini today? Yeah, what a waste of money, eh? Like millions. If you'd see the size of this place, I swear to God. Let me see and get the right. Hang on. Let me go over here, and I will put the link to it in chat. I could have the name wrong. Let me go into library. Here we go. History. Here we go. See y'all. Hang on. I will get the link for you guys to it. Taylor Swift. Okay, I got to get the link here. Hang on. Let me get the link. Copy the link. Taylor Swift's 23,000 square foot mansion that she built. I will put the link right here if you guys want to check that out. So I was totally wrong with the name. But there's the link to it. And it's like, oh my God, wait till you see this place, you guys. Total waste of money. And it's just been sitting there rotting away. There's even paintings and stuff that are just on the floor there that I guess never got put up. We used to have a ghost on our roof. Yeah, Tia, you can get in a read. They're $15 now, just to let you know. Tia. I explain at the beginning of the video why I've had to raise my prices, although I am still very much below what everybody else is charging. So I think it's fair. And we've got a storm that's going to be rolling in. So if you see this area go dark, you guys, that's because the sun is now gone. It comes and it goes, but I know we're in for a storm today. So I want to get through these and get you guys all read. So I'll give it 5 more minutes and then we will start. So anybody that does put in a request while I am reading, I will see it on my other screen when I take a break. So it is fine to put them in while I am doing reads. I've got another monitor just for that. See that. Okay, so while we're waiting to see if anybody else wants to put in for a read, I'll let you know what's coming this week, you guys. Okay, let me just get my dates here. Oh, we got Letitia and Chad both coming up this week. Good thing I looked at my book here. So Chad Daybell is back in. Tia Dash, I got you. Can you give me a name of somebody you would like a message from heaven from, please? Yes, it very much uses a lot of energy, Sherry. Okay, so Chad is back in court on the 8th. That is going to be a sealed hearing, so I don't know how much we're going to hear about that. But on the 9th, I will be streaming that. Letitia is back in court. Don't forget that they sent her for some kind of evaluation or something. Her trial was supposed to be starting in June. So I don't know if they're going to still keep that, but we'll have to see what happens on June 9th. So those are the two things coming this week. And then Barry Morphew is back in court on June 30th. I also know that Troy Drivers is back in court, but I can't seem to find any links to his court sessions. Harry Milligan. I got you. No problem. Yeah, it's like that place it could be for battered women and children. It could be for adults with special needs. It could be, there could be many apartments made in there for whatever. So it's like, oh my gosh, man, it's just sitting there and it's rotting away. It's sad. Yeah, and she could create an amazing legacy for that. Yeah, Troy Drivers gives me the creeps too. So yes, Teabag is back in court too. So I will be streaming that. Okay, you guys, I'm going to start getting the cards shuffled up. So if you do want a read, please get your request in. Any requests that are put in while I'm reading, I will add them to the list when we take our break. And like I said, I am going to add back, because the price has gone up, I'm going to add back the motivation too. Just move these over here so I don't forget. Des, I got you. I've said it twice. I've got you. Please stop. Stop, stop, stop. It's jamming up my chat here. Sister. I see Mama's pictures right here. Yeah, it's like, wow. Mama's pictures right here. Girl, what is wrong with you today? Clear out your ears and eyes. Did you just wake up? Oh, okay. Use your time well. There, laws, not justice. Two that popped out while I was doing the shuffle. Tez needs more coffee. doesn't drink coffee. Hello, Fluffy. We're just getting the cards shuffled up. So anybody that does want a read, please get it in now. Anyone who puts in a request for a read while I am reading, it will be on my other screen, and I will add you to the list when I take a break. I don't think I could handle 3 kids running around. What's this one? Success. Thumbs up, everybody. Yes, please. There's Judy, Gabby. Hey, Gabby. If anybody wants to read, please get it in now. We're starting like in 2 minutes. Oh. So you guys watch for the thumbnails that I will be putting up for what is coming up in court. I did put a poll up because I noticed a lot of people are here for the reads. A lot of people are here for the updates. I was thinking of making another channel where one was strictly reads and one was strictly the updates in the case and that, like the legal side. But I did get a lot of feedback saying just keep it together. So those of you who don't like watching the reads, cool. Those of you who are here for the reads, even better. I do try and keep it as balanced as I can. It's just sometimes there's not a lot going on on the legal side, but I do bring out whatever I can, especially when I can stream the court sessions. So okay, so last call. Anybody else want a mini read? Once I start, anybody who puts a request in, I will add your mini read to the list once I take a little break. Okay, so let's get going, you guys. So the first one is Des. Let me get my Googles on. And we got Mama. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Des. Let's see what we got for you. I'm going to have to adjust my chair here, you guys. Hang on. Oops. That's better. So I can get closer in so I'm not having cards go flying on the floor. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Des. Whoa. Okay, like I said, whatever comes out, I am going to take. Usually we only take 1 from here, 2 from here, and 1 from here. But if they do come out, I do take them. So it's worth what you pay. Okay, the 3 Fates and Voodoo in Blue. So with this, the Voodoo in Blue, I've got right away back off. Somebody needs to back off. I've also got with the 3 Fates, this talks about what goes around comes around. So there's something that is going on, and I haven't been able to talk to my sister, you guys, this week, so I have no idea what's going on this week, if anything's come up. So yes, Mama was very spiritual too. So let's see. what we got here. Some clarification, please, on the Voodoo Blue and the 3 Fates. Okay, so right away, what do we have? Find the lesson and the nonsense. So with this, like I said, we've got the Voodoo and Blue that talks about something needs to back off or someone needs to back off. And we got 3 Fates, what goes around comes around. So I do feel like there's something going on there where somebody just needs to back off, leave it alone. And I do believe that there's things that this is almost like a karma. Okay. What goes around comes around. So somebody's going to meet their karma in some way. This also talks about finding the lesson. So whatever this is involving, there's a lesson in there that you need to hear and you need to learn from. Okay. I've also got somebody exiting here. So I feel like somebody is going to be leaving this situation. And the nonsense, it says right on the bottom, it's time to talk sense. So I think there's been a lot of crap, a lot of things being said and done that shouldn't have been, or said that shouldn't have been. But it's time, like, you got to put this behind you. You got to just back away from this, is what it's telling me right there. And it's going to work itself out. There's going to be what goes around comes around. So whatever this is this is going to come back to whoever is shedding or throwing this on you. This is going to come back to them. It's almost like a karma. Karma's going to catch up. But there was a lesson that you needed to learn with what happened. Okay? Only you are going to fully understand what that lesson is. But there was a big lesson that you needed to learn there. Okay, so Mama, do you have a message, Mama Terry, for Des, please? And then we will also give you your motivation card for the week. Okay, take them out as they come. Okay, so the first one we got is I always give you a good night kiss. And you see the big heart. And she's almost telling you you're a reflection of her in some ways. You see the reflection of the heart. And not only does she give you good night kisses, she's also telling you to reflect on what's been going on. She's also saying you have a heart just like hers. And sometimes that heart gets you in situations or predicaments that you shouldn't be in. Okay. I'm surrounded by loving animals. She's letting you know that the animals are she's there with the animals too. So I believe Pupper's there that passed the same time Molly. She's letting you know that she's reunited with them up there also. But when I get this card too, when it comes out in the messages from heaven, it's almost like she'd rather deal with the animals than people. So she has reunited with others on the other side, but she chooses to surround herself with the animals. Okay? So she's letting you know she is surrounded by them. So let's get your motivation for the week. There it is. See this? Self-care. Tend to your garden. It's time to take care of yourself. Stop trying to be everything to everybody and doing everything for everybody and not taking care of yourself. You need to start taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, because if you're not in a good place, you're not going to be in a good place for those around you either. So you really need to start worrying more about yourself and less about the others. Okay, so that's for you, my dear sister. Who's next? Lori Egan wants to hear from Dad Doug. Let me just stick here. Oh, thank you, K. Mitch. Okay, Lori. There we are. Voodoo and blue, we got it again. Back off. What is going on with you guys this week? I'm more feeling with this one already different than in the last one. I don't think this is somebody that you need to tell to back off. This is telling me that this is something that you need to back away from. But let's get some clarification on it. That's the initial feeling I'm getting. So I don't know if there's decisions or whatever. I'm feeling there's choices that you have to make and you're not sure which way to go. I'm feeling with this, it's telling you, you got to back up a bit. Maybe take some time, take some extra time before making the decisions, really thinking things through. So let's get some clarification though. Let's see what cards have to say. Such a curious dream. That one wanted to flip, so I'm going to take it for you, my dear. There we go. So you're getting a bonus. You're getting 3 cards here. Okay, so we got the back off. And I said initially what I felt right away. I felt like this was more of there's something you need to back away from. Okay, so with this, we got the such a curious dream. You're rare and free, and choices. See, remember I said that I think there's choices that you need to make. So I do believe there's something going on, and I think this is family related because I've got the coming home. So I don't know if somebody is returning or if you are wanting to go home, but I feel like there are some choices that you need to make, but you feel like with these choices, you can make this choice, but it's not giving you 100%, or this choice, which is not giving you 100%. So you got to find something in the middle there. You're rare and free. Like, this isn't a situation that you would normally have to deal with, or a choice that you would normally have to make. And I'm getting from this is something that you never expected popping up, but there's something that is coming that, or you're in the middle of trying to make these choices. Okay. And you feel like you're being held back if you do this and held back if you do that. Almost, it doesn't matter which choice you make, you're not going to get 100% of what you want. And it's a hard decision. So you're really going to have to back away from it for a bit and really think things through. But with such a curious dream, it's almost like this has to do with the home, coming home. So some kind of either returning maybe to where you used to live, or somebody coming to where you live. Somebody's coming home or wanting to come home. But I feel like this is more of a yearning of you wanting to return home. But there's things that you need to deal with and choices that you need to make for that to happen. This could also be like if you're, maybe somewhere where you don't want to be. You want something more homey. It's something along those lines, but you're going to have to make choices. And these choices, I think you really need to back up. Okay. You need to back up and you need to weigh the pros and cons of each. And if that's not happening right now, it's coming, but I'm asking you to take caution when making these choices. Really think about the consequences of each choice before you make it. Really think it through. Okay, so you want a message from Dad Doug. Oh, we got 2. Let's take them out in the order. Okay, I had to leave that way. So he's letting you know that he has accepted his passing. I don't know if you guys felt that there was maybe more that could have been done or it shouldn't have happened the way that it did. He's acknowledging that that's the way that it had to be. Other than something else happening, I feel like this was the lesser of the two evils. And that there was nothing else that should have been done. It happened just the way it was supposed to. So if you've been questioning this, he's letting you know it happened the way that it happened, and that he feels that that's the way that he had to leave. Okay. So I think if anything else, like a lot of people have a do not resuscitate. And a lot of people can choose to go on with treatment, which just prolongs things. He's accepting not only the time of his passing, but the way that he left. Okay. Life's a series of choices. Choose love. This was the bonus one that popped out, and I believe that this is related to this. So whatever these choices are that you are having to make, he's saying above else, maybe it's not going to be the place that you want to be, but you're going to be with the person that and the people that you love. He's telling you to choose love over everything else, to choose love. Okay, so let's get you a motivation card for the week. Be present. Okay? Use the hours, don't count them. So that's your motivation for the week. Okay, that was for you, Lori. Yeah, I feel like there's a hard choice that you're going to have to make. And even coming from your dad, he's saying to choose love. Okay, so even though you may have something bigger and better over here, but you know, the love and companionship and everything else that you're going to want that goes along with that may not be what meets your expectations. So he's saying always choose love first. Okay, Ron wants to hear from his brother Bob. Okay, Ron wants to hear from his brother Bob. So the two little witches talking about clearing things up. So I don't know if this, to me, this almost sounds like some disagreements. Maybe with somebody that you used to be very close with. Maybe there's some kind of separation there. I'm almost feeling like there's been a miscommunication. And things, that needs to be cleared up, because I think it's eating at both of you. But let's get some clarification on that. We've got the choices that came out again. Choices, feeling blocked. Almost feeling like you miss this person. You miss this person a lot. Whoever this other person is. I feel like there was a miscommunication somewhere. And it's almost like you want to, and how does that end up going flying anyway? I feel like you want to make things right, but you don't know how. Or the other person that you had a falling out with, I feel it's all over a miscommunication. Okay, so choices. Somebody made some choices here. You can't go back to yesterday. See this? Nature of communication. And that's what I just said before these cards even come out. I think there was a miscommunication somewhere. A misunderstanding of some kind that I think has been taken too far. So with that being said, I think that this needs to be cleared up. Whatever this is with this other person, because I feel like this is somebody that you might have been really close to at one time, maybe went to for a lot of advice, was somebody that would listen when you needed to speak or share. Somebody almost like a best friend. I don't think he was your best friend, but I feel like he was close to you. And I feel it's another male. I do feel like there's choices that have to be made. One of you have got to get, I feel both of you are very stubborn. And the nature of communication. This is all about something that was communicated, that was, I think, misunderstood. So if this is going to even give you that little push to reach out, okay, because you can't go back and change what's happened right now, but you can change what's going to happen in the future. Okay, because I think that you really miss this person. But it was a breakdown. It was a misunderstanding. The communication, whatever that was said, was not meant in the way that it was taken. So, and that's why I say a lot, you guys, with texting and stuff like that, what you actually mean gets lost in however that person reads what you sent. A lot of short forms are being used and this and that. So I do feel like this is a misunderstanding, and it's got to be, you got to make this right. Let it go. To be in the present. You can't go back to yesterday. You can't go back and change what happened, but you can make it right. Okay? So, and I do believe whoever this other person is missing you and has been affected by this the same as you have. They're missing you too, and they want this cleared up. So you got to get that misunderstanding cleared up, because I think that you're missing out on things there because of it. Okay? You want to hear from your brother, Bob. Bob, do you have a message, please, for Ron? You'll take them in the order they came out. Here we go. So this right away tells me that he was not one that shared feelings easy, affection, stuff like that. But he is telling you now that he wishes he had told you more often how much I love you. So this tells me that I think you meant more to him than I think you realize. Okay. But I do think that he had a hard time with showing that kind of affection or saying the words. But he's telling you here, and now he wishes that he had done that more often while he was still here in the physical world. I have no more earthly worries. So whatever this was that was affecting him here in the physical world, he's not worried about it anymore. Okay, so I'm almost feeling like, did you have, I'm not going to say a full-blown falling out with him, but is there something that you wished? Well, I know there is, because he's telling me. He hears you. I feel like there was something that you really wished you could have said before he passed. He says he hears you. So whatever that is, I don't know what it is. That's between you and him. But he's saying he hears you. And he's not worried about anything anymore that happened in the past. While he was here in the physical world, that's no longer of an issue for him anymore. Okay, so whatever this is that you had wished that you could say before he had passed and didn't get a chance to, he's saying he heard you and he forgives, whatever that means. Okay, so let's get a motivation card. There it is. See this? What did I just say here? See this? Forgiveness. Crushed flower still gives off a sweet scent. And I had just said that with here. He's saying about forgiveness. He was talking about forgiveness, and what card pops out? Forgiveness. And I think that also relates with this. Make things right before it's too late. Okay. And by no means am I saying you were to blame for any of that, Ron. I'm just saying that I think that this is worth saving. And you're both stubborn, so one has to come forward, and I think you should take that initiative. Okay, in Sherry's opinion, wants to hear from Dad Jim. In Sherry's opinion, let's see what we've got for you. Love is strange. Oh boy. Okay. This one did come out, so I will take it. We got the Strange Valentine and Two Little Witches. Love is strange. Let's see what we get for clarification on this. Again, it's like clearing things up. Things need to be cleared up. I don't know if you're feeling maybe something's changed in your relationship, but there's something that needs to be cleared up. Something needs to be cleared up. Let's see. Clarification, please. On the Strange Valentine and Two Little Witches. Mortality. And I am going to take a few extra cards for you. In Sherry's opinion. Because that's not your fault that the first one did not go through. So, okay. Mortality. There's something that needs... some more clarification, please. What I'm being drawn to already with this mortality, it's almost like somebody... With the Love is Strange, I'm getting it's almost like somebody is... This is to do with your relationship, okay? I feel like somebody is basically feeling like, doesn't matter what I do. They'll always be there. And this will pass. They'll forget about it. I don't know about that. I think there's some things that need to be cleared up there that's really eating at one of you. And we've also got use your time well. And I am taking some extra cards for you because you put in another... Let's take those three. Let's see what's going on here. It's almost like if this isn't taken care of, if this isn't cleared up, see, falling, there's going to be changes that happen. And I don't know if those are going to be changes that you're necessarily going to like. And we've got uncertainty. Okay. So it's going to put you in a predicament and such a curious dream. This is the home. This is, to me, this is the home card. Talks about either missing home, wanting to go back home, or something surrounding the home. So that is, it's all connected here. It's something with that home. Somebody has something that needs to be cleared up. So I don't know if this is a conversation or something has happened that one has figured the other is just let it go. Let's just sweep it under the rug type thing. It's still very much there. And I feel like it's almost eating somebody away because they still don't have the answers that they want. The using your time well, the uncertainty, and the falling. It's like, would you be willing to let this go if this isn't done? I don't think that's an option. But this, whatever this is that has gone on, needs to be cleared up. The air needs to be cleared. And I think both need a voice. But I do feel like, you're going to have to choose. You're going to have to choose whether to just keep sweeping this under the rug, letting it go, or confronting it once and for all and get it over and done with. I feel like it needs to be cleared up because I think it's still eating both of you, whatever that is. So this could be the reason why there is, like, the love has been strange, maybe not as it usually is. Things may seem a little off somewhere. That's why this needs, because this is still an underlying issue. Even though maybe both of you have said, oh, no, 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 we got past that. Whatever. There's still something there. Okay, so you want a message from Dad Jim. Can somebody please put up the instructions for the super chats? Trudy DeGruter. I can't see it's so small on my other screen, but I just seen that there pop up. So can somebody please tell Trudy how to do the super chat? If not, I will do it as soon as I'm done this here. Okay, we'll be together again. When I get this, okay, he's there with a child and a female. So I don't know who these are. This is going to be you that knows who these people are. But he's saying that he's met up with the younger person and the female. He's also letting you know that he is going to be there when it's your turn and your time to go. He's going to be there with these people to help you cross over to the other side. Okay. He's also saying, see the red rose? He's offering you the red rose. There's no time where I am. There's no time. The time is not an issue up there. The only time is here on earth. You got here using your time well. Okay, so this is also a message from him. Extend the red rose, extend the love. Love means everything. Okay, this coincides with your whole read, with the strange love, everything here. There's things that you got to make right. Can somebody please... Okay, never mind. I will do it as soon as okay, here we go. Surprises. Venture down the rabbit hole. Okay, so something that you normally would not do it. Okay? Take a chance. Venture down that rabbit hole. Okay? You're going to get a surprise. Okay, so I'm just going to take a moment here. And that was for you in Sherry's opinion. Trudy. Trudy has been asking, mods, at the bottom where you type in, where you put your comment, Trudy, you will see a $sign. You click on that $sign. You enter the amount, whatever the amount is, change it to $15. Make sure it's in US dollars. Okay, hang on. I think I've got... in Sherry's opinion. She says, I'm getting divorced, moved back to the home state. He was controlling and I'm fighting back. He will not let me have my dog. Oh my God. I'm so sorry to hear that in Sherry's opinion. Well, I hope you get your dog. So maybe that was about the dog. But yeah, that fits. It's like, prayers go out to you, my dear. Thank you, Cat H. And yes, if you do want a mini read, you can give a $15 super chat. You do the super chat by clicking on the $sign underneath where you type in what you want to chat. There's a $sign below that. Click on that, change the amount to $15 US funds only, and include a name of the person you want a message from heaven from. There you go, Marie. Marie Burks. Grandma Jane. I got you, girl. Just like that. That's how you do it. Good morning, Sandy. So, Trudy, did you figure it out? Do you need more help? The ex took my title to the car. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm glad you loved your reading, Marie. Sherry. Good afternoon, crafty one. How are you? And again, I'm sorry for that. So yes, next time if you do come in, Sherry, please don't put your super chat in until I'm actually live, because it doesn't show up for me. So thank you. Grandma Jane, I got you, Marie. Yeah, you can get a duplicate unless it's under his name. If it's under his name, it's like, uh-oh. But why would he take the title? Like, just to be a deck? Well, I'm glad that you are better. I was just diagnosed with COPD too a couple months ago, so I know how you feel, my dear. There she is. Trudy, you did it. Okay, Trudy, I got you, girl. And you want to hear from your mom? Do you want to just say mom, or do you want me to use her first name? That's totally up to you. If you want me to use her name, you can put her name there, and I will say mom so and so. Otherwise, I can just Renee, what it should slide to $14.99. What if you put it in US dollars? It should slide to $14.99. Make sure it's in US dollars, and you should be able to slide that bar to $14.99. Her name's Daphne. What a pretty name. Daphne. I gotcha. Yes, as long as you slide, Renee, as long as it's in US dollars, you can slide it to $14.99. Nope. My mom is still alive. My mom is 82 years old. She is still very much alive. Yeah, and make sure, thank you, Tia. Make sure you're using super chat, not super stickers. If you're using super chat and using it in US dollars, you can slide it to either $14.99 or $15. I'm not sure what you're asking, Sherry. I just want to get through these reads right now, but Renee, do you have it? Yeah, or you can manually type in $15. Are you making sure that it's US funds? Because there's other people here that have done it, and it slides to $14.99 unless it comes up the other one where you can erase what the price that's there, and you can type in $15. Okay, so let's get back to the reads. Let me just take a sip. The mods are going to help you there, Renee. Okay, Cindy wants to hear from Miss Sheffield. I think Des is gone, Marie. She had to take Bailey to a park or something today. So she was here at the beginning, but I think she's gone. Hey, Cindy wants to hear from Miss Sheffield. So let me just get my other screen back up here, you guys. So if other requests come in, I can see them. Okay. Okay, Cindy, what do we got for you? Angel de la Muertos, transitions. So, transitions, Angel de la Muertos, transitions. There's some transitions coming for you, Cindy. Let's get some clarification. Get some clarification on the transitions. What is going on? We're all mad here. Oh boy. So far we got we're all mad here. Everyone's a little different. So yeah, I see there's changes coming for you, my dear. Messages for the rabbit going down that rabbit hole. Always tea time. Okay, we're all mad here. It's always tea time and messages for the rabbit. There's some transitions coming. I do feel that there's been talk about something. I'm not sure you're privy to the full confer. Sometimes this is people talking behind your back. I'm not feeling it with this. I'm feeling that there's some talk going on, and this could either be a move or a big purchase. Somebody wants something different. Now, I don't know if this person has said it to you like in a joking manner, just to see how you were going to react. This could be a home, a car, even maybe, okay, we're moving, we're going somewhere else, or something has to change. But it's something big. It's either a big purchase or it's a big move. This could be a move in home or job. But there has been somebody talking to you about it. And like I said, when I usually get this card, it's usually somebody doing that behind somebody's back, like talking, but I'm not getting that with this. I feel like this person has talked to you about this, but hasn't told you the full story. Okay. And it's almost like they're trying to change your mind on something, and they feel like they've got to do it in a way that it's not, how can I explain this? It's like giving you little bits at a time before giving you the total bomb. It's like, oh, wouldn't it be nice? This is just hypothetical. Oh, wouldn't it be nice to live somewhere warm? We never have to deal with winter again, blah, 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 just to see what your input would be. And then the next time it's like, oh my God, it's so much cheaper to live there and it's so much warmer. It's like there's a change that somebody wants to make, but it's only being given to you in little bits, so as it's not a huge shock. Like, hey, start packing, we're moving. Or, hey, pack up your desk because you're moving over to a different department. So it's like, there's subtle things that are going on in the background. And I don't know if you're noticing that, but you got to start paying attention to it. There's somebody that wants to make a major change, and they're giving it to you in bits. And you're not going to be on board with this. You're not going to go down that rabbit hole. This is messages for the rabbit. This is something, I think they are going to be able to convince you of this over time, but I think initially it's going to be a no-go. So watch for people that are giving you subtle hints about something that they want a major change, because this is big. This is a big change. And I think they're coming at you subtly right now to try and like break it to you gently. That's the song that just came to my mind. Break it to me gently when you tell my mom and dad. That song is coming through, and I just got full body shivers. Miss Sheffield. Somebody wants to change something up on you, and they're preparing you for it very subtly before they drop the bomb. And this is going to be something that, if it was just presented to you like that, it'd be no go. But I feel like they almost may convince you in the long run. Watch for those subtle messages. Miss Sheffield, I send you loving signs through nature. When I get this, it's like they try to surround you. Watch for the butterflies, the white butterflies, cardinals, stuff like that. Trying to give you almost direction. So like if you see a butterfly and the butterfly shoots off to the right, that's a yes. If it shoots to the left, that's a no. So she is trying to still help guide you from the other side. And that's how she's doing it. Okay. So that may not have been clear before. And when you see the cardinal, she just wants to be near you. She wants to just be beside you, almost like in a comforting nature type thing. But when you see the white butterfly, okay, ask her a question. If it shoots to the right, the answer is yes. If it shoots to the left, it's a no. That's how she's trying to communicate with you. Success. Bloom wherever you're planted. So remember I said, I think they are going to end up winning you over here. Even though you may not be totally on board with whatever this change is that's coming, it's going to be successful. But this is your motivation for the week too, is success. It's going to be successful. So whatever this is, they've been giving you subtle hints. And this is going to be a big change. And it's going to be successful in the end. Mari. You want to hear from Declan. Whoa, that came out fast. Oh, there's something. Ghosts of the past. Oh boy. Something from the past is returning. Something from the past is returning. Are you ready for that, Mary? Okay, let's see. Let's get some clarification on ghosts of the past. Set your course. Whoa. We almost had a handful come out. So far, we've got set your course. Not really being too impressed. Somebody being more impressed than you are. Almost like a, haha, you never expected me to show up again, eh? Never expected to see me again. And you're like, really? I almost have prizes. Okay, Mary. Somebody is returning to you from your past. Somebody that you thought was long gone. You'd never have to deal with again. And I'm not saying that this is overly like an abusive ex or something like that. Like, oh my God, he's back. I'm not saying that. But I think this is somebody that maybe bullied you when you were younger, or somebody that you maybe had like a friendship with that you were never right. They were always right. You were always wrong. They always did things like when you were either together or whatever, it had to be done their way. Your opinion didn't matter, but I love you. You're my friend. That type of person returning. Somebody that you really didn't care if you ever seen again. And I've got that here. Like this person is going to be, oh my God, her jaw is going to drop when she sees me. and you're like, oh God, here we go again. That person's returning. I don't think they're back to stay. I think they're just back. I'm almost seeing like a placement for a short period of time. So I don't know what that means. Maybe back for job or something. Maybe their job sent them back for something. But I don't see this person staying around. They're going to be gone again. But it's like, oh God, got to deal with it again. And they're going, I know I'm getting under her skin just by being here. Almost on prizes. Trying to please everybody. And it's like, it's going to be hard for you to hold your thoughts and maybe even mouth. I don't think this isn't a dangerous situation or anything like that. I think this is just somebody that's going to be coming around again, and letting you know that they are around. They're going to make sure that you know. And it's almost like a ha ha, that you never thought you'd see me again. Here I am. Ha ha. More to irritate you. Somebody from your past. They're not, no, this isn't anything scary. It's just somebody like, that one girl in school that was always like a snobby, blah, blah, blah. But then when she needed help, she came to you. I'm not saying that's what this one is. I'm trying to give an example. But this is somebody that you thought, oh God, I'm glad they moved away or whatever. Don't have to deal with them anymore. Like almost like this person is a narcissist, all about them. Look at me, look at me, look at me type person. And it's just somebody that you were nice to, put up with them, but really didn't care one way or the other. Well, they're coming back and they're going to make sure that they're back in town. It's just like, here I am. So, yeah, just keep your distance from them. Smile and say goodbye. Okay, so Declan, please let me know how that goes, Mary, because this is coming. You check them out. Time is only on earth. Extending a red rose. He's telling me that he wished he spent more time with you, but he's offering you a red rose. He's almost apologizing for maybe not spending enough time with you. And he sees you're hurting, so he's extending the red rose. Believe in yourself, you can do it. So I'm almost getting from this that it's like, I wish he was here. I wish I could talk to him about this. Like, should I go forward? Should I not? Should I take a chance? He's saying, do it. Okay? So he has faith in you, and he wants you to believe in yourself that you can do whatever you set your mind to. Okay? Piano Girl, nope. If you want one, please get it in now. They are $15 now, please, Piano Girl. I've got a few more that I've got to do, so I will take a couple more if you do want one. Can somebody please put up the instructions, please, for the super chats for the reads? That one wanted to come out. Potential. The littlest key can open the heaviest door. So that's your motivation for the week, my dear. Okay, that was for Mary. Okay, let me just check chat here. Okay, we got Renee Steele. Just give me a second because I've got to get back to my other page now. And you want to hear from Uncle Eddie? I got you. I got you. Right, Kat? So we are going to take a 5-minute break. If you guys want to get up, go potty really quick, grab a coffee, grab a soft drink, grab a glass of wine, whatever you need to do. We'll take a 5-minute break. and then we will get back to the rest of the reads. So during the break, if you do want a mini, please get it in during the break. Oh, why my candle is only burning on one side. It's weird. Ooh, that's hot. Okay. Okay, so there you go. I also do have it scrolling across the bottom here, you guys. So who was it that came in? Piano Girl. Piano Girl. If you do want one, it is $15 super chat. And the name of the person you would like a message from heaven from. Yes, exactly. Well, you are next, Tia. When we come back from this little break, you are next. So if anybody does want, let me just see here. I think I've got a copy of them here. You are very welcome, Mary. Right, Marie? Oh, it's good though. I've got grandchildren. I've got another one on the way. Those of you who have emailed, and my daughter Tina has replied to you. She is preggy now. She is due in January. So we'll have another grandbaby on the way. Yeah, we tolerate less BS, that's for sure. Marie says, my dog's shedding. Leaves little puppies everywhere. Oh, that's cute. That is so cute. There she is, Piano Girl. And who would you like a message from heaven from, Piano Girl? Okay, so I think that you can do two then. One for $9.99 and then one for $4.99. I was almost sure my sister said that it would slide to $14.99. But if not, you can do $9.99 and then $4.99. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Yes. And it's like she's like oblivious to what pregnancy is. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God, morning sickness. I got to go see the doctor. Something's wrong. No, you're pregnant. Tarek? How can you tell me Tarek? Am I pronouncing that right, piano girl? I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Tarek? Is that how it's pronounced? I want to get that right for you. And I'm so sorry for the loss of your best friend. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to make sure I was pronouncing that correct for you. I'm really bad with pronouncing names. Yeah, $14.99 is fine. If you can put the $14.99 in, that's cool. Oh, it skips $14.99. Is that in Super Chat or Super Sticker? You may be able to do a $15 Super Sticker. If you can't get it to work on one, you can possibly get it to work on the other. Let me just see if I can even try it here just to see. Yeah, you can do a 10 and 5 Super Sticker. Oh, it's iPhone. Okay, wait a minute. That's why. So you can do a $10 Super Sticker and a $5 Super Sticker. On iPhone, in Sherry's opinion, I think that there's only a sliding bar. I thought that you could click on where the amount is and change it to $15, but apparently some people only have a sliding bar. They've made a lot of changes, and that's why I've had to raise the price of my reads, because people that use Apple, I get dinged with an Apple Pay fee, and those who use Google Pay or Google, I get dinged with a Google Pay fee. You guys don't get dinged with it. I do. So yeah, it's kind of scary because she has no idea. Like, I mean, she's been around. Like when her sister has 3 kids, her brother has a child. He didn't have it, obviously, but she's seen what they went through with their pregnancy. She's going through the same thing, but she's for some reason thinks that it doesn't apply to her, that she should just be there, grow, not feel nothing, and have baby and things. Like she's feeling like, oh, I can't do this. I got so much nausea. Oh my God. Wait, girl, until you go into labor. I said that to her right at the doctor's office, and the doctor kind of nudged me like, shut up. So I'm going to prepare her. But yeah, like she's seeing her sister go through morning sickness and all that, and the aches and the pains and whatnot. Like, so these are things that she should have expected, but she just feels like it shouldn't apply to her. Yeah, okay, so Renee says you can't type it in on an iPhone. So you can do a $10 Super Sticker and a $5 Super Sticker. Yeah, and then it's like, and then it's like, oh my God, you guys, I went to the doctor's with her. And we are going to return to the readings. We're just having a little bit of a chit chat, giving my arm a rest here. She asked me a bunch of questions and I answered her. Well, I guess she didn't believe me. It's like, your mom's not going to lie to you. Like, nope. So when I went to the doctors with her, didn't she ask the doctor the same thing? Doctor told her the same thing I told her. And then she still didn't believe the doctor. She went outside because I had to have my inhalers and that done too. So I seen the doctor after her. And she took off outside, which she usually stays with me. You know, like I go with her, she goes with me. But she took off outside. I go outside because it only took a minute or two to get my prescription for my inhalers. And I get her, she's on Google, Googling everything she just asked the doctor to make sure that it was true. She still didn't believe it. She called a midwife center or something like that and was asking them. She got the same answer from all of us. And she's like, I don't know. It just seems like this isn't right. It's like, oh my God, Tina. Oh God. So it's like, yeah, I'm glad I said that in the doctor's office. Like, oh, wait till you go into labor. You're going to feel like you're dying. And I said, we'll make sure you get an epidural. She says, what's that? I says, it's a needle they put in your, I don't like needles. I said, I'm guaranteeing you, you're going to love that needle when it comes time for labor pains. Oh my God. I'm howling. Like, she has no clue whatsoever. She's 36 years old. No clue, because she had an issue happen to her when she was younger, and they had to do some, I don't want to get into it, but there was something that happened. And they said that her chances of having children were slim to none. She was in her 20s, like about 27, 28, because she was trying to get pregnant and she couldn't. And they said her chances of getting pregnant were slim to none. So she just went off birth control and everything and blah, blah, blah. She was single for a while. Then she got with this guy about a year ago. And I don't know what their arrangement was, but I'm not sure if he wanted kids and what else. But anyway, it was great that for him that she couldn't have kids and whatever. And she ends up pregnant. And it was like a 1 in a million chance. Like, because they said that she couldn't get pregnant. And all these years, at least for 10 years, the different boyfriends that she had long-term relationships, she never got pregnant. So it's like, God works in mysterious ways. Like, this is the guy, and this is the guy that she is with now, is out of all the guys that I have met that she's dated, and I'm not saying there's a bunch, but there's been 4 or 5 serious relationships she's had over the last 10, 15 years. This guy is like A1. I can't find anything wrong with this guy. So, and it's like a match made in heaven. She's got no patience. He's got all kinds. She's quick to snap. He's not. He takes things as they come. She worries about everything. So it's like, it's a match made in heaven. But yeah. I don't know. She sometimes comes in and watches this. I don't know if she's in here. She is. I'll hear about it later. But yeah, it's going to be eye-opening, to say the least. Yeah. He put her on, oh yeah, that's what it was. He put her on these pills that she can take for nausea. And she Googled the hell out of that and asked the midwives and all this, and called the 24-hour, here in Canada, we got a 24-hour nurse that you can call. It's like and they'll tell you whether you should go to the hospital or, things that you can do to whatever the problem is. If it's something serious, they just tell you to go to the hospital. She even called them. Can I take these while I'm pregnant? The doctor just gave them to you for nausea. Like, if he wouldn't give them to you if you couldn't take them. It was funnier than hell. Oh, I agree, Tia. I agree. Like, she wants me in the delivery room, and I really don't know if I want to be in. I want to be there. I'm going to be there. But I told her significant other, and I can't say too much about it right now, you guys, because I don't want to ruin the surprise. But I think if she was in here, she would have said something by now. But I told him, come delivery. And during this time where she's being a witch, just, yes, honey. Yes, honey. Okay, honey. You're right, honey. Yes, honey. Just grin and nod. Don't take anything she says right now personally, because she's like snapping. Like she is miserable. And that's so out of character for her. She is the one that you could, her friends shit all over her, and she just, oh, well, maybe they're having a bad day. I love them. So she's very, very easygoing and very forgiving. And it's like, to see her now, and it's like, you look at her sideways. What are you looking at me like that for? It's like, whoa, not today, Satan, not today. So thank God this is going to be her only pregnancy, because she is 36 now. So it's like, this is going to be her one and only. Thank God for all of us. But I'm so glad that she's going to get that baby she always wanted. It's a gift from God. So with that being said, you guys, let's continue with your reads. Oh gosh. Okay. I got to get my hair out of my eyes. Oh, the hormones are like, oh my God. Evil, evil, evil. Crafty one. Evil, evil. Huh? And this is total opposite of what she is. Like, you could run her foot over and she'd say, oh, well, I've got another foot. Like she's just so laid back, easygoing, nonchalant, like nothing bugs her. And it's like, now she's like the spawn of Satan. It's like, who are you? Where's my daughter? Bring her back. Oh my God. Oh, I gotta stop giggling. But it's poor kid. I didn't even take a drink of my coffee. Hang on a sec, you guys. Oh. Huh. Oh, God. I just can't with this kid. I'm sorry, you guys. My nose is running too. My allergies are through the roof. I went outside in the back on my table. I've got a patio set out there, and it was just like yellow and green, like all over. It looked like somebody sawed something beside my table, and that's all the pollen. It's like at its worst right now. So my nose is running like crazy. Here, let me just mute for a minute. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Spirit Moon says she'll look back and have a good laugh. Oh, hell no. I tried to videotape her when we were just having a conversation about, stuff that really doesn't matter, just normal conversation. And it's like she was snapping. And it's like I started recording her. Why are you recording me? It's like, okay, yeah, I'm not. Just cleaning the lens. Okay, so let me get this back up on proper so I can see if anybody else would like a read. Get it in the next couple of minutes, because I will be closing it off for reads. When I'm down to 2 reads left to do, I will be closing it off. So if you do want one, please get it in now. Okay, Tia wants to hear from Harry Milligan. Well, here's odd. Tia, I don't usually take personal questions like for the minis. What comes out comes out. But I am getting that this is going to be all from Harry. Now, I don't know why I just got that, but my ancestors are saying this is all Harry. So whatever comes out right now is going to be, and I don't know why he has a need to take over the whole read, but he is. Usually we just get a message from heaven from who you asked for, but I'm getting from my ancestors that this read is all from him. For some reason, I guess there's things that he needs you to know or wants you to know. It's odd because I don't have this happen usually. Okay. There we go. Let's see why. The Lantern Fairy. Bringing light to a situation and a clear answer. It's like a resolution of some kind. This is basically when I'm doing a read with my ancestor deck, and this is what I'm seeing with this. And I've got my ancestors coming through like crazy right now, and I don't know why. But this is bringing answers. This to me is like when I get the light or the sun in my ancestor with my ancestor deck. Somebody's bringing something to light and giving a reason or solution for something. But let's get some clarification. So maybe there's something that's happened that he wants you to know about. I don't know. But for some reason, oh, I just got a full body shiver. There's one, there's two. And I'm being told another. There's another card that needs to, there it is. That's weird. Oh boy. You got a big bonus here, my dear. Okay, going down the rabbit hole. Somebody's going down a rabbit hole. Somebody's looking into something. I don't know if this has to do with you, but somebody wants answers for something, and somebody is going down a rabbit hole somewhere where they shouldn't go. I've got use your time well. I've got the right way. This talks about communications and immortality. Wow. So I don't know why he wants to bring you this message, but I'm going to give you what I'm getting. And I'm getting a lot from my ancestors because this is not just, I don't know why this is happening. It's odd. Bringing light to a situation. There's a solution for this. Something about somebody passing sooner than what they should have. I've got that with the mortality and somebody watching over the situation. I feel that I don't know if there has been a passing in your family or your circle or something, but this is somebody's passing and somebody is keeping an eye on it for some reason. It's almost like when I get this, use your time well, this is usually directed towards the person who asked for the read. What I'm getting with this is him trying to use the time that he has to bring you a solution or information regarding something. Somebody is watching over this. There's a passing. And somebody's watching it quite closely. There's also something about communication. There's something about, there's answers to be found. There's communication somehow. Something is going to come to light in some form of communication. I'm almost feeling like whoever was Harry murdered. I'm getting he was murdered. So if that's what you need to know about Harry, he was murdered. Somebody took his life. And whoever this is still watching over the situation. So it's very close to this situation. He's using this time to get this information. Something about this could even be a couple who think they are king and queen, but there's communication somewhere that's being overlooked. There's some form of communication. This could be emails, text messages. There's something there that's being overlooked with this king and queen. And I feel like, you see how this is like almost a frog princess. This couple could have recently separated or broke up. but I'm feeling like at least this male is somehow connected, and I feel that he was murdered. So if there was a question about if he was, if it was an accident or a suicide or something, no, it's a clear murder. And this guy, whoever this guy is that's turned back into a frog, I feel like these two are somehow involved. They have now split up, and there's some kind of communication that's being overlooked. So I'm sorry if that is family member, whatever this is to you. There's stuff that's being overlooked there, and it's going to tie back to these two who have now split. Okay, message from heaven. Harry Milligan, do you have a message for Tia? A message, please, for Tia. Oh, shit. Deep emotional feelings. Don't be afraid. I'm almost getting with this. It's like you feel like you've hit a brick wall, but you see something just on the other side. But it's like, do I even attempt that? He's saying, don't be afraid. So I don't know if there's maybe somebody that is threatening people, because this is deep emotional feelings. This also tells me that whoever this is, these two have a deep emotional connection to him. So I'm sorry to bring this out if this is family, but there's somebody that has a deep and emotional connection to him. And I think one without the other is powerless. They're each worrying about the other one flipping almost. But he's saying, don't be afraid. So I don't know if you're afraid that this is never going to come to light. It is. And it all has to do with this communication. There's something in communication that they've missed regarding this. I'm sorry. Okay, there's your, oh, I got full body shivers. It's like, are you kidding? Relax. Delight in powdered gold sunshine. So I think, okay, because I've got use the time well, and I'm getting right off the bat, this is connected to him. This is his way of bringing this to you. Okay. But he's also saying, if you relax and just take a deep breath, you're going to find this. Whatever this communication is that is being overlooked, there's something written, some kind of communication, emails, text messages, letters. There's something there that's been overlooked. But this relax is also connected to this too. I think people are so anxious. We get the deep emotional feelings and so emotionally invested that they're overlooking things. They're missing things that they normally wouldn't. So the relax comes in. Okay. So that's for you, my dear, and I am sorry for your loss if this is a family member, but I feel like this is deeply connected to you in some way. Okay, Simply Susan. Hello, my dear. I just seen yours. Myrna. I got you. I got you, my dear. Okay, let me just check in the chat. Hang on, you guys, because I can't see chat when I'm got the full screen to read. Oh, let me just make sure I haven't missed anybody else. Okay, Piano Girl, I got you. Renee Stu, I got you. Simply Susan. Oh, Tia. You're very welcome, Tia. I needed to know that we were coming to a conclusion. I'm going back to square one and looking into court. Oh, okay. So this is somebody you know. Let me scroll up here. Oh, okay. Let me scroll up here. Hang on. Oh my God. You're so dead on. I have goosebumps on the reel. Thank you. Harry disappeared. And yes, he was murdered. Yep. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a case you're working on. Okay. Okay. That explains it then. Because he took over the read. So I wish you all the best with that case. I hope you guys find what you are looking for in it. I will be keeping you guys in my thoughts and prayers. Marie Burks. Okay, let me get back to full screen here. Okay. Okay, Marie Burks wants to hear from Grandma Jan. Okay. Ooh. Okay, Marie. We got Winged Seer. And we got the Lantern Fairy again. Bringing light to something, finding a solution to something. And the Winged Seer is seeing clearly. You see all the eyes up here? So, let's see. Right now, I'm feeling like something's going to be brought to light this week. Maybe answers to questions that you've had. And I think that it's going to clear up a lot of things that you weren't really seeing or understanding. Let's see. Let's get some clarification. That one wanted to come, so we're going to take it. We got a lot of messages today. Okay, because I got the messages for the rabbit again. This is a message you need to hear. Okay, so right off, this is from what I'm seeing that come out is something's going to be brought to light this week for you. I think this is something that you've been wanting answers for a long time, because I got managed to be glad. I don't think it's going to turn out the way that you had expected, and that it's going to leave a lot more uncertainty. Okay, and we got the messages that going down the rabbit hole. I do think that you're going to get answers. This is something that you have been wanting to know about for a long time. Maybe questions that you had about something that's happened that you felt like you weren't being told the whole truth about. I feel like you're finally going to get to see that clearly this week. Okay, it's going to be brought to light. Now, I don't think you're going to like the outcome. I don't think you're going to like the answers that you get on this, but at least you're going to have closure. This is saying that you're going to have closure on it. And through this, you're going to have to still manage to be happy regardless of the outcome. And I think you should be, because at least even though it's not going to be the answers that you wanted or what you wanted to hear, at least you're going to be happy that you finally got closure on this. Okay. And it's going to leave a lot of uncertainty. So I think when you finally find out what this is and this comes to light, I think that you're going to have more questions than answers. Like, you're going to know why this happened, and you're going to be told that, but then you're going to have more questions regarding it. So it's like your mind is constantly turning. I think that once you get the answers that you've been waiting for, I think you should just shut it down. Leave it in the past, because if not, it's going to continue to evolve in the future, and it's just going to be more questions. And when you get questions answered, there's going to be more. It's just going to keep leading to more questions. So I think that even though it's not going to be an answer that you wanted to hear or information that you didn't want to hear, at least now you know, and you can let it go, because it's a heavy burden to carry, right? And it's like, you've gone down that rabbit hole. You're going to get your answers. Now it's going to be time to let it go. And I feel like this is something you've wanted to know for a while. Okay, Grandma Jan, do you have a message, please, for Marie? This could also be somebody bringing to light something that, you know, maybe you've forgotten about, that you were really questioning, but it's telling me that you're going to get answers to something that you've questioned for a while. I'm surrounded by loving animals. So I don't know if she had an animal when she passed that was left behind, or an animal of yours, but she's letting you know that she's surrounded by the animals. And when I get this, you guys, with when our loved ones have crossed over, when I get this card, it's generally telling me too that they'd rather be around the animals than the people. Even though it's bliss and everything else on the other side, she's still choosing to surround herself with these animals that she loves so dearly. So she must have been an animal lover when she was here on Earth, and in the physical world. But she's letting me know that she is. And with the German Shepherd there, she's also protected. She feels very safe. Okay, so let's get you a motivation card for the week. Let's get you a motivation. Rest. Slow down. You don't have to solve everything today. I believe that that is connected to this. You're finally going to get these answers. This could be something that you've even not paid much attention to. But finally, there's answers coming regarding it. Finally. And now it's time to just let it go. Let it all go. I know there's going to be more questions coming because I see it here with the red going down the rabbit hole again. But I feel like you just need to let it go for you to be able to get this weight off your shoulders. But you're finally going to have answers to something that you've wanted answers for a long time. Hey, Trudy wants to hear from Mum Bethine. Trudy wants to hear from Mum Bethine. Ooh, strange. Oh, love is strange. And Violet, stifled board stuck. Oh. Okay, I got the Strange Valentine and the Violet Dress. This generally tells me some kind of relationship. Generally, this is a significant other that somebody is feeling bored, stuck, relationships just like at a standstill, not moving forward, not progressing. That's what I usually get. Or somebody has become stifled, bored, stuck in a relationship. Let's get some clarification on that. Woo. These two both wanted to come, so I'm going to take them. Okay, let's take them in the order they came out. Uh-oh. Okay, yep. Love relationship. Somebody is starting to feel bored, stuck. Maybe excitement's worn off. It's not progressing the way it should. Too much day to day, like the same thing over and over I'm getting. We've got the Believe, which talks about strange encounters, and we've got the Nonsense and the Curious and Curiouser. Ooh, boy. I don't like it because I'm feeling like there's a relationship. This maybe isn't a love relationship, or it could be. This could also be a friendship. I'm leaning more on the side that it's an intimate relationship, but I could be wrong. But I am feeling that there's somebody that's bored, stuck, feeling like the relationship has just gotten monotonous day to day, nothing new. The excitement gone. It's just like living like a robot, or almost like living like roommates type vibe I'm getting from this. And it's like, I feel like one confronts the other, like, what's wrong? What's going on? And the other one just like, nothing. And I do believe that's one of you is thinking about maybe looking elsewhere. I don't like when stuff like this comes out, but I'm feeling like somebody in this relationship, if this is not an intimate relationship, this is a very close relationship. One is feeling like it's at a standstill. One asking the other, like, is everything okay? And the other one kind of lying. Yeah, everything's fine, blah, blah, blah. But really it's not. And I don't know why they don't want to share what they're feeling. It could be because there's another interest somewhere. Handling things with white gloves. It's a touchy situation. That's what I feel with the energy surrounding that. I'm going to leave that right there. I don't want to go deeper into this because I don't like putting people's personal stuff out there, but I feel like something drastic has to change here, or this either relationship or friendship is going to be lost because somebody is looking elsewhere. Okay. Oop. Wants mum the thing. She's become one of your guides. She's reaching out to try and help you. Okay. So when I get this, especially with situations like this going on, I feel that she's trying to surround you and give you information from the other side. You need to meditate. Meditate and ask her questions. Give her easy ways to answer yes or no. Like a knock for yes and silence for no. Or the other way around, or a ding, or, different ways that she can communicate with you. But she is trying to reach out to you. Okay. She has become one of your guides, and she is going to try and help you from the other side, especially with this. So know that she is still around you and she's become one of your guides. That's powerful. Motivation for the week. Motivation for the week, please. Beginnings. Don't be afraid to start small. Could be a new beginning. Okay. So that was for you, Trudy. Renee Steele wants to hear from Uncle Eddie. Renee Steele wants to hear from Uncle Eddie. Okay, we got Sea Storm, Calm and Chaos. So I don't know if there's a bunch of things going on around you. Water always talks about deep emotional feelings, okay? We got the lightning striking. We got her sitting in the water and amongst the chaos. But there's going to be a calm. So let's see, some clarification on the sea storm. Clarification, please, on the sea storm. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Set your course, almost have prizes, and a moment's regret. So with this, I feel like you have been in the middle of chaos for so long, a storm, emotional feelings up and down, things maybe not going the way as expected. Everything's going fine up until the point that it's supposed to happen and things fall apart, stuff like that. So that's what we call chaos, okay? You see here, there's like a knife here. Somebody's stabbing you in the back. Maybe somebody's turned on you, something along those lines. There's a lot of chaos going on around you, but what's happening? The calm is coming. The calm is coming. It's here. with the set your course, okay? You're going in the right direction, but you have to put a plan because there is still somebody here trying to cause chaos for you. Okay. So it's time to put your plans in motion, set the course that you want to be, set your goals to where you want to be, and don't let whoever this is that's trying to always come in and upset things or say things or just keep things so it's all always in chaos. They do that because they're not happy with themselves. Okay. I don't think they really know how it's affecting you, but the calm is coming and there's nothing that this person's going to be able to do. You got to set your course. That's it. I'm done dealing with this. This is where I want to go, the direction I want to go. This is where I want to be in 6 months, a year, 5 years. Set your course and don't let anybody veer you off that course. Okay. And we got here, all must have prizes. You cannot please everybody. So there are going to be people that maybe drop off during this calmness when things finally, that's it. I'm done dealing with all that. There's certain places, a direction I want to go in my life. And I'm sorry if that upsets some of you, but this is what I've got to do. There's going to be some people that drop off. Okay. And that's okay, because then they weren't really there for you anyway, if they can't understand the processes that you're going to have to do. Okay. In the moments of regret, it's almost like you want the calmness, but you're fearing making a mistake. Okay. This surrounds family. You got to do what's best for you, my dear. And I feel like with the all must have prizes, we're trying to please everybody. It's time to please yourself. Okay. You're going to lose people along the way that aren't going to understand, but you got to do this for yourself to bring calmness back to this storm. Okay. And I feel like when you do that, things are going to get a lot easier on you. They're going to be less stressful, because I feel like you got a lot of stress right now. Change what you can for today. Tomorrow's a new day. And you can't be everything to everybody. Okay. You have to please yourself too. And sometimes you have to put yourself first. And the people who love you and care about you are going to understand that. Okay. Those who don't, well, you may lose some along the way, but it's better than losing yourself. See? Uncle Eddie telling you the same thing. Don't be afraid. Again, we got the turbulent water. Okay. The chaos. So I don't know if this is something to do with his passing or something surrounding his passing. I don't know. But I see brick walls being put in front of you, and I see that the water, the turbulent water here again. He's saying don't be afraid. And I do believe that he's talking to you about this. It's like you've got to move forward. You got to set your own goals. Don't be afraid of losing people, because the ones who love and care about you can't be lost anyway. You got to start doing for yourself. Okay. And he also sees all your thoughts. So he's watching over you, but don't forget, as he watches over you from up there, they can see everything. So I'm not getting anything here that's telling me that the decisions you need to make are wrong. I think he sees everything. He sees what you don't. Okay. But he also sees your thoughts. And he's saying, don't be afraid. Do what you need to do to get your life back on track. Okay. Those who love you will still be with you. Those who care about you will still be with you. If people leave your side, then they weren't your people. Okay. Okay. So look at motivation. See, dream. Have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. Live that fairy tale. Get that fairy tale you wanted. Okay? It's all up to you. So there you go, Renee. Piano Girl. Piano Girl wants to hear from Tarek. Okay, Piano Girl. Let's see what we got for you. Right away. The 3 fates. Uh-oh. To me, this is a friendship, and there's been... let's get some clarification. I feel there's been some loyalty broken here. What goes around comes around. This is almost like the karma card. Somebody's going to get their karma. You see these two sitting here like, what? We're having so much fun. Look at the look on this one's face. It's almost like, yeah. I feel like there's somebody who doesn't have as much loyalty towards you as you think you do. Somebody's causing some problems somewhere, and it's within your circle. Let's get some clarification on this. Piano girl. Use your time well. It's come out a lot today. I'm following the white rabbit. Here we go again. I'm going to need another one, please. Yeah, communications. There's another one. Oh, boy. All must have prizes. A lot of these cards have come out today, and you see me shuffling. The nature of communication, following the white rabbit, using your time well, and almost have prizes. I feel like there's somebody amongst your circle that is trying to sabotage the other two. See this one here? It's somebody that is doing things behind the group's back and blaming it, maybe even blaming somebody else. The nature of communication tells me that this is communicated to other people. So I believe that they are spreading some false rumors that could have some effects on you, as well as others that are around you. But with the three fates, I also got what goes around comes around. So this will be brought to light. Okay, we got the following the white rabbit with it, which means somebody is going to find out what this one is doing. And it's going to be brought out. But in the meantime, I think there's going to be some harsh communications between your group. And I feel like this is almost like a group of friends. So I don't know if you get together with people and go like Friday nights, everybody gets together, we go out, or it's like a camping thing or something like that. It's almost like you get together. You get together often. And there's this one that is there just to cause problems for everybody, not just you. And I think there's going to be some harsh communication that's going to happen. But I do feel she's going to be caught and it's going to be brought to light. I do feel with the trying to please everybody in the nature of communication, I feel like this person feels like she's been left out of things. That's why she's doing this. And I think that's her own doing. I think she might be really harsh towards certain people in your group. This could also be a family get-together. I don't know. But there's one that's really harsh towards everybody else that's trying to cause problems. It's going to come out. But in the meantime, there's going to be some harsh communication because until she's found out that these are lies, I think she's going to cause a little bit of problems. But it is going to come to light. And I think she needs help. Whoever this is needs help. But I think they're going about it the wrong way. So watch out for that one person that I feel like always tries to be the center of attention. There's some ill intentions in the background there. Okay? So be careful of that, please. Tired. A message from Tired. I was met by so many loving people. Okay, so Tired is letting you know that the other side is filled with all the people that he expected to see. Or she. I'm not sure if this is a she or a he. I'm also getting too that somebody that tarot had a falling out with is now walking beside him all the time at his side. So that's been resolved. That's been resolved. So I don't know if you were wondering about that, but it has. It's been resolved, and they're almost like besties again. Okay, let's get your motivation for the week, please. Oh, you got 2. Okay, see, you need to adapt. You will get yourself where you want to be. And radiance. Keep your head held high and follow the sun. So I do believe that that's connected to this. Like, this is something that you just got to, when this comes out, you just got to laugh it off and let it go. And basically, you know, kind of expected it coming from this person. And just let it be. Because the more attention you give to it, the more it's going to continue. Okay? Okay, and we got Simply Susan. This is going to be the last one, unless somebody gets a read-in right now. Let me just click over so I will be able to see chat. Okay, Simply Susan wants to hear from Myrna. Let's see. Simply Susan, let's see what we got for you this week. Count your blessings. Okay. Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Counting your blessings. Simply Susan. Let's get some clarification on that. Oops. I'm almost getting here that there's something that you've been waiting maybe to hear on or want. Maybe an upgrade to something. This is almost like maybe wanting to trade in your car for a new one. Something along those lines. Upgrading something. And we've got the falling and the nonsense. I'm going to grab another card. It's almost like, no, you don't need that right now. Okay, so we got the falling, we got the nonsense, and we got all must have prizes. These cards have come out a lot today, you guys. I don't know what it is about the change in the seasons, but okay, so I've got counting your blessings. Initially, I felt like that was you may be wanting to upgrade something, and it could very well be, but I'm being more drawn towards somebody is asking or going to be asking for more help than what you know, when okay, I'm just going to say it. I initially felt like this was going to be like you want to upgrade something. Okay. But don't do it. Just stay with what you got, because there's going to be more headaches than what it's worth. I feel like somebody's going to come to you for some financial help. I feel like they're on the brink of losing something, and they're expecting you again to help pull them out of that. And this person, it's almost like somebody's always saving them. And I'm not saying like they're drowning or something like that. Well, they are in a way, but not the way we usually look at a drowning. It's like they get themselves in one pickle after another. One thing after another. It never stops. This person, every time you pick them up, it's something else. So it's like, I helped get you out of that, and now you're into this. I helped get you out of that, and now it's this. I don't feel like this person is ever going to change that. You got to stop helping there, because now you're becoming an enabler. They got to, and that's where this comes in. Count your blessings. I think that needs to be said to this person. Be thankful for what you got, and not angry for what you don't have. Okay? So I feel like no matter what this person gets, they always want more or better. And they always have somebody trying, or they always try to have somebody bail them out. And I think that you've helped this person out a lot. And I feel it's a female, because I'm getting the blonde hair all over. You got to start worrying about yourself, and stop helping this person to the extent that you are. Even though you may love this person and care about this person, you're really not helping them by enabling them. So if this isn't happening, this is coming. There's somebody, and I feel it's a blonde or light color hair female, that is going to come around wanting your help again. You got to put an end to that. They got to start living, number one, living within their means and counting the blessings that they do have. Look, I'm not helping you get a house when you got a perfectly good apartment, so it's stuff like that, hypothetically. They got to start being thankful for what they have, instead of ungrateful for what they don't have. So that's what you got to stop helping this person, because it's enabling them to continue that bad behavior. You got to start learning to do for themselves, and you got to start worrying about yourself instead of everybody else. So Myrna, do you have a message, please, for Simply Susan? Myrna. My mind is free. Okay, so I don't know why she wants you to know this. So I don't know if her passing had something to do with Alzheimer's, dementia, something to do with the head, something that maybe changed her thought process, stuff like that. But she's letting you know now that she's on the other side, that no longer is alienating her, and her mind is free of all of that. So no more pain, no more suffering, no more, she knows who everybody is now, and she is keeping an eye on you. Okay, so that, when I get that, that's what that's telling me. Yes, she's got her full mind back. There's nothing obstructing her thought process or anything anymore. She feels as free as she's ever felt. Twilight. Surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. And we got change. As with the falling leaves, embrace the change. This, I think, has got to change. I think you got to stop helping this person, because they're not grateful for it. They may say they are, but they're not, because they keep making mistakes. This situation is almost like that saying that goes, you can't keep doing the same things expecting different results. And that's what this person, how they live their life. You got to stop with that. You got to stop helping them, my dear. They got to learn to stand on their own 2 feet and take responsibility for decisions they make. They can't keep having people bail them out. Okay. So there we are. That was the last one. And I don't know how that got all over my keyboard, but... So if there is anybody else that would like a read, you need to get it in now before I put the cards away. Let me just go over here now, and I want to check chat. Oh, Oh, geez, Marie, I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. Oh, Marie, I'm so sorry, hon. Well, I hope they can do something to save that eye. Just give me a second, you guys. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so that's it for the mini reads, you guys. I'm going to turn off the camera here so I can get the cards put away. I hope you all enjoyed your mini reads today. There we go. Okay. Simply Susan. Simply Susan. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm looking up to see if you'd said anything else about this. Simply Susan. I lent her $200 months ago. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's somebody there that you need to stop bailing out all the time, Simply Susan. It's like they're almost taking advantage now, not learning their lessons. Some lessons have to be hard to learn, right? But as long as people keep bailing her out, she's going to continue to do what she's doing. Sometimes it's a tough pill to swallow, but sometimes it's for the best, right? Hang on a second, you guys. Right, they took the eye already, scooped out the inside and left the white, and put the silicone ball in so he could wear a prosthetic. The ball's being pushed out. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Marie. I hope there's something that they can do for him, Marie. Simply Susan, when she mentioned paying back, I mistakenly said, what, 200? Oh, she thinks you forgot about it, so she thinks she's got away with it. Well, maybe it's time you give her a call and say, hey, look at that 200 I owe you, that I lent you. I need it. Put your foot down, girlfriend. Call her up. I need that money. But I am seeing that this is ongoing. I don't think she's doing this just with you either. I think that it's happening with others that are enabling her. And I mean, like you, I think the others have done it out of the goodness of their heart too, to help her. But I feel now like it's almost like being taken advantage of the situation. So maybe give a phone call and say, hey, I could use that money that I lent you. You could always cover that up by, no, I meant which one, which time that I lent you money. Which time are you talking about? To cover that up. Oh my gosh. Yeah. See, she's taking advantage of everybody around her. So, wow. So kind of hit the nail on the head there, eh? Yeah, you need to stop helping her. Simply Susan. I mean, even if it's heartbreaking, sometimes tough love, right? Person's never going to do for themselves if they got somebody always willing to do for them. So if there is, yeah. Well, sorry I brought it out in front of everybody. But I think you needed to hear that. You need to really stop. No more. Not even a cup of sugar. Nothing. She's got to fall on her face so she can find her feet. I don't know if you guys know that saying, you know, when you fall on your face downwards, you see your feet. Well, she's got to get on her own 2 feet. And seems to me like she's just playing on everybody's good hearts. Okay, you guys. So if there is no other questions or reads to be done, I'm going to let you guys all go. Finish off your Sunday. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your Sunday afternoon. I know we're going to get a storm here again, so I'm going to go out and get my plants in and get things hunkered down before the rain hits. Maybe try and get something in my stomach and see how well that goes. Yeah, and I see it continuing until people stop helping. Okay, you guys. With that being said, I'm going to tell you, thank you, all my mods. Thank you for all your hard work. Thank you guys for all being here. Nice to see you guys every Sunday. So please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.